Hi guys, it's me, Justine. I just wanted to make a really quick update. Really not anything grand. I want to try to start making more videos at least. Quick run through my stats. Today is April 25th. Oh, I'm sorry, 26th. I lied. It's Tuesday. When I started this process, I was in the very end of December. I believe December 21st is when I started going to the bariatric clinic to seek out gastric bypass. And my weight when I went that day was 286.5. That is not my highest weight, though. I know I was higher than that. I'm just unsure as to what it was. I was a little in denial about my weight. When I went last month to the bariatric clinic, I was 269.5. So I've lost 17 pounds. My next appointment is on May 2nd. I do kind of check my weight throughout the month at my house, but my scale is so different from the doctor's office that it's too hard for me to get like an accurate reading. So I just choose to really only document the ones from my doctor's office. So really quick, I had a couple really awesome things happen this weekend. First off, Saturday I did the color run. That was so fun. If you've not done it, you still have to go. Me, my daughter, my sister-in-law, and my niece went. It was super early in the morning, but the weather was absolutely gorgeous. I'm talking perfect. We couldn't have asked for a better day. We did walk it. It was 3.1 miles is what it equates to. It was just so much fun. It was so energetic. I was really worried about like how my knees were going to do and even my hips because I'd been trying to, train. I had been walking more and trying to build up to that. I hadn't quite gotten to 3 miles yet, but I'm like, you know what? I've paid. I'm going to go and I'm just going to have fun. I want to make sure that whatever fitness stuff I have is something that's fun to me. I want it to be something that's going to last. So that's what I did. Believe it or not, in the whole 3 miles, the only thing that hurt on me was my right foot. And when I mean hurt, I kept having to stop. I think I stopped like 3 times to really stretch my foot. I have that plantar fasciitis stuff, but it has never hurt like that. I mean, I've gone to stores and walked around at random things. I do not know what it was about that day. It's the same shoes I wear any other time I do really any kind of like walking. They're good shoes. I paid a ton of money for them. They're excellent shoes. But for some reason, my foot hurt. But I still did it. I paced myself and I had a great time. I really did. I'm already looking forward to the 1 October. See, even got a shirt. I have that on. Actually even bought a pair of shorts, which is another non-scale victory. It's the first one I can really think of. So I'd show you, but I don't want anybody to see my legs. Anyway, they're super cute. They're like white and they have like a pink stripe kind of on the side of them. And they say color this on the butt of them. My daughter really wanted a pair and they were only $5. And I wanted to get this all lays, And I got in line with my daughter and we were going through and I'm like, they're not going to, they're not going to fit me. And they are a little bit shorter. I mean, it's definitely not something I'm going to wear in public. More in my house, pajama-like. My daughter's like, you really need to try it. It's going to be okay. So I got her hers and I'm like, do you have a 3X? And she goes, a 3X is not going to fit you. I was like, I wear a 3X. And she's like, 1, they're forgiving. She goes, 2, I don't think you're that big. I'm like, what? She goes, try an extra large. I was like, no, I don't want them tight. And I actually, now that I did get a 2X and I put them on over my leggings. I had legging capris on that day. And I actually think I might have been able to get away with an extra large, but they would have been not as comfortable to me. But I don't understand it. They have to be very forgiving because Well, I guess even like my leg and capris, like a lot of my stuff right now that are like stretchies, my stomach is not going away, but like my legs and like that stuff, it's the weirdest thing. Like I said, I've only lost 17 pounds, but I don't know, my body's doing something really weird. Like this month, I don't think I've lost any weight, but I think I've lost inches, and that makes no freaking sense to me at all. I'm not doing really anything, in the gym, like with weights. I've been doing more walking and stuff like that. So I don't understand how the hell I'm losing inches. I just can't figure that out. So they are forgiving. They're very comfortable. I mean, hell, they were only $5, but it was just kind of nice. I went somewhere and it was a social thing and I could still find something and I had fun. There were people there. My bariatric office actually gave us all a discount if we signed up through them. So like I personally had to pay $10 for myself, but I had to pay, 40 something for my daughter. But it was a lot of fun. Like I so wish I would have had my boys go. They were a little bit leery about going. So I'm like, I don't want to register you and you don't want to go. But honest to God, I think my kids would have an absolute blast. Seriously, absolute phenomenal time. So definitely go if you can. Second thing, my Saturday, day of the color run, was stupid busy. I cannot even begin to explain how busy it was. The whole weekend was actually. Friday, my kids had stuff going on. They had a field trip, and then by the time I got them, my other son had a dance. Another one had to work. It was like, holy crap. I was everywhere. So anyway, Saturday evening, I went to like a wine and canvas thing with some friends of mine. I did not drink. I brought my water. And then we went out to dinner afterwards. But that's a huge thing for me because one, I really don't go out with my friends that much. I actually have a really good friend of mine, Jen, that gives me crap all the time because I always seem to have an excuse why I can't go do something. And sometimes it's legitimate, and sometimes it's just because I'm a little bit afraid to really get myself out there. And I went and I seen really good friends of mine from high school, a different Jen, a Jessica, a current friend of mine, Margot, and then a couple people my friend Jessica know, her mom and her cousin. And that was a big thing for me, like I said, because I hadn't seen Jessica since 5 years. I got married in May and she got married in June of 2011, and I haven't seen her since her wedding. And then Jen, I haven't seen Jen in 2, maybe 3 years. And I didn't want them to see how big I got because it's just it's embarrassing. I want them to remember what I looked like a few years ago. And I mean, it's not like I was thin the last time they see me, but I'm a lot heavier. I think the last time I seen them, I was around like 230. And, they were some of my closest friends when I was growing up. I can't think of anything that I didn't tell either of them. And, I hadn't even told them about pursuing gastric bypass. I mean, I've really kept everybody at an arm's length. And I'm really trying to work on that. And I think it has, in a way, cost me some friends along the way. And that does hurt my feelings. It breaks my heart because I did that, I wasn't being a good friend by not sharing with them the things I was going through. That's what your friends are for. And I'm not going to lie. Like I said, there are times where I just legit do not have time. My husband works for the railroad, so he's gone. He's on call all the time. And then we have 4 kids. So it's me all the time. So, my husband helps me when he can. But in all honesty, he's on call. I mean, he can be here, he can not. I can't plan anything according to his schedule. So there are times where, I don't have someone that can help me, go pick him up or do things. I mean, I don't feel it's like my sister-in-law or my mother